Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to me blowing out your eardrums. Apologies for that, but more importantly, welcome to another week of AEL High School. It is semester 4, week number 2. Unfortunately, couldn't bring you a broadcast week number 1. That's on me. You can put all the blame this way, but I fret not, because today we're going to have 3 more series for you all. Really, our opening high school broadcast, and that in itself is going to be quite exciting as we give you not 1, not 2, again, 3 best of 5s to be thrown down out on the pitch. It's going to be a good one. Last season was fantastic. This season, don't worry, I'm not going to be alone the entire way. But before we get too deep into it, I wanted to throw out there a shout out. Happy birthday to the Farfetch. Was potentially going to be here with me today, but instead she decided she'd rather be out there celebrating her birthday. So, you know what? No fault in that one. I hope she's having a wonderful day out there. And guess what? That means I get to kind of just ride this one solo, which is all good by my book says. Looks like we're having a little bit of a... I see what's going on right here. I wanted to bring you the schedule, so guess what? We're going to bring you the schedule. This is what's going down today, as you can see. Hello. I'm kind of peek up over the top, but it's going to be, you know, some GSLC versus the SAC crew going to be starting things off. Then you have, I believe that says, look, my camera's very messy. I can't barely read that for some reason. Apologies right there. But no, following that is going to be Marceline Maroon taking on the ESC Dragons. And then last up, SMCC First taking on the FCC Hidden Society. Those are going to be our matches for today. But before we do get even further into it, there are, of course, our lovely sponsors, which we would like to thank for this event, starting, of course, with Predator. They have some of the best gaming PCs out there, as well as some of the best gaming laptops. And guess what? I happen to have one myself. It is what I tend to use. Used to use it to stream. Now I do have a decked-out monitor, desktop. It is what it is. But before I was able to get this, I 100% relied on that Predator Helios that I have. And guess what? I used it to stream. I used it to cast. It was a fantastic thing. So please, it lies within their logo. Well, you know what? All that power lies within those laptops. They use some of the most up-to-date hardware when you do buy them, and like comes pre-purchased. They're really, really sick. So please do check them out. Also, a big thank you to ViewSonic. Now, this one's more specifically on that monitor side of things. They have some of the best monitors out there. Pixel perfect framing if you want to, you know, get in your tac shooters or want to watch some HD movies. Like, that really is the way to go. Even in Rocket League, guess what? These monitors can provide you that best gaming and or viewing experience. So a big thank you to them, as well as Chatime. What is your favorite flavor? I mean, please, you know, drop those hashtags, post about it on Twitter, go for it. I always like to say my favorite, if you don't know it by now, grapefruit, green, half ice, no sugar, and give me those blueberry pearls. It's kind of been my go-to, always will be my go-to, but it's fantastic stuff. I do love Chatime, over 140 stores, I believe, across Australia. I know there's one. Yeah, there's definitely one within walking distance of me. There might be a second, and then there's a third every time I head in towards the city that I always do hit up. So Chatime, they're everywhere. A big thank you to them. Following that, of course, you also have AOC. Another big thank you to AOC. Get that best gaming experience. They're the monitors as well. I may have messed up. But yeah, AOC monitors also really slick monitors as well. Again, pixel perfect monitor experience. Get that best gaming experience out there. That's the tac shooter one. That's the one with the, want to be pixel perfect. So I'm actually going to go right ahead on to Indomie up next. Always a favorite of mine. Game with Indomie to win right now. They always are having giveaways at Indomie. Like, we all know McGoring. We all know, you know, they're 14 different products with fresh ingredients straight from Indonesia that they use in everything. And like, it always gives it that unique flavor. But what you don't always necessarily know is all the giveaways Indomie is constantly putting out. So please go to that website. Check it out. You always have a chance to win something with Indomie. And last but not least, it's all about that audio quality. It's all about RIG Gaming, what it takes to win. Big shout out to RIG right now again. Get that best audio experience, be it gaming, be it listening to music as well. I know I've been on a big music kick again. I've been going back to that, you know, late 90s, early 2000s pop punk scene. And you know what? With the RIG headset, it would sound so crisp, so clean. A big thank you to them. Now then, now we've gotten all that fun stuff out of the way, I believe it's time to tell the players, hey, guess what? It is time to go when they are ready, because we are going to go straight into that action in just a few moments. As soon as the players do jump on the pitch, I do believe. All right. Here we go. So, yeah, I've given the word to the players. They should be good, clean, and ready to go. That one right there. And, yeah, okay, good. They are jumping onto the pitch, so too will we. GSLC Maroon are on the blue side. In orange, it is going to be the SAC crew, and we kick this bad boy off now. Unfortunately, it is going to be a little bit of a 2v3 as we quickly run through the players on GSLC. Diamondback 2016, Bazo 200, and Jim 9201. Meanwhile, for SAC, Dark Shadow as well as that one Simp, and I believe that is it. It's just going to be those two members on the SAC crew, so as always in a 2v3, we're going to be a little bit nervous for them and their chances, whether or not they're going to be able to bring this one out. So I apologize. The game audio seems a little quiet. I'll try and turn that up a bit for you guys. There you go. Already underway, though. Ball in the middle of the field. Bazo going to try to create some space, but instead it'll be Dark Shadow with a bit of possession, trying to dribble it up the pitch, going for a bit of a solo play. Already faking out a couple defenders. Gets that ball in front of the net. No way. Dark Shadow's able to bang that one through. Jim, nice backboard read. Kind of relies on the teammate underneath to clear that one out. As we do start to go a bit back and forth. I really like that Dark Shadow attack, actually. That has me a little hopeful that SAC might have a bit of fight in them. That shot was accurate, but it does wind up bouncing a little bit high. Let's see what the blue side can do in response. Struggling to keep possession. 2 swings, 2 misses. Jim in front of the net goes for the pinch with Bazo. Unfortunately, they're unable to convert that one to a goal. And even though this is a 2v3, I'm liking the car control and the ball control that I'm getting out of the SAC side. I almost feel like they're favorites right now. I think GSLC, they're a little bit overeager. They're a little bit too keen, and we're seeing some unforced errors coming from the orange team within this first minute and a half, so that's going to have me concerned moving forward. That said, GSLC's shots, they've been close, but not quite on the mark yet. So we're going to need to see a little bit more accuracy towards the tail end of things. And always that numbers advantage might hurt you. Dark with Shadow is going to go ahead, though, and win that 50-50 in front of the net. That's what's going to result in the first goal right here as we watch this again. Bazo trying to clear to the side, but Dark Shadow has that read. And that's going to be a 1-0 lead for the SAC crew. Did not take long for them. Did not take long for them at all. So very happy with this orange team. I would have to imagine getting that first goal. Again, in the 2v3, it's always going to be a difficult battle, but if they can, you know, find ways to get these early leads and then hold on to them, very good chance they can walk away with this one, as they might walk away with another goal right here. Bazo unable to come through with the save. 2-0 lead now in favor of SAC. As we watch this again, straight on, saw that breakaway. Bazo had the right idea on defense, actually. That was kind of where you want to be. Just need to execute on that play. A bit unfortunate for Bazo that they weren't able to get all of it. And now we're looking at a 2-0 advantage in favor of the SAC crew. Still plenty of time left in this game, though. And hopefully we get to see GSLC get at least one on the board. However, again, just the control coming from the two members of SAC right now. They very much are doing a good job in terms of positioning, always keeping at least one player back behind the ball, not letting it get away from them. The car control down packed, and it's just a game of patience, to be honest. And I know it's kind of weird to say it's been a patient game coming from SAC, considering they've already gotten 2 goals, but realistically, they're just been taking what is being given to them. They're just slowly dribbling it down. That aerial was actually sick. As we're going to watch this one again, Twitch TV's Dark Shadow right there. Just a nice dribble right off Diamondback 2016 and into the net. Fantastic little goal. As I'm complimenting their patience as well, that was not a patient goal. That was actually a very, very ambitious shot. But the reason why you can still kind of go with the idea that this team is a bit more patient is it's more plays like that one. In that, like, this first touch by that one Simp, that was just more of a challenge. I actually think the initial idea behind that touch, due to the challenge, was just like, get the 50-50 so it doesn't blow up back in our face. Keep it at least neutral. But because of the double commit from GSLC, that's when that one was able to recognize, hey, we can press it forward. We can move further up the pitch. And then bada bing, bada boom, open net. 4-0 lead. So very, very strong start right now for this SAC side. That one able to turn that one into a goal. As we do continue along, Dark Shadow wants to make a read off that sidewall. One light touch. It's Bazo's going to be the next player forward. Only put a bit of pressure on it. Not able to turn into a shot just yet. I like the defense being crossed up, but because of the double commit, there's no one in the middle to really turn that into the strike. Now Dark Shadow looking to make this a 5-goal game. That touch is accurate, and it is in. 5-0 lead for the SAC crew. And this is slowly turning into an SAC highlight reel. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to swallow, I think, for GSLC. Letting this game slip away from them. 5 goals scored against them in this opening game as Jim kind of misses the kickoff. It was a fake for Bazo. Now, I like that idea. I'm always okay with the fake, especially when it does pay off in the end. Bazo's going to go ahead and get one on the board, so no shutouts here. Dark Shadow, kind of an awkward double commit with that one. I think Dark Shadow wanted to push it a bit in front of the net and have that one clear it through after, but because that one was coming to the backboard, all what it leaves you with is an open net attempt at the very least. And, well, now we're looking at a 5-1 lead in favor of SAC as opposed to the 5-0 we had seen previously. Bazo looking to make another goal come through. This time that one is able to slow it up, but that lob looks dangerous. Double commit on the attack. That one has a chance to go back the other way. Bazo shuts it down before the clear comes through. As we do see another backboard setup. This time Dark Shadow from underneath wasn't able to get the read they were looking for. That one also swinging and missing. Defense starting to look a little bit sloppier right now. GSLC actually getting a bit more accurate with their attacks. This is potentially a good sign moving forward for the team in blue. They are on defense, though, a fair bit. Would like to see them on the attack a bit more than they are, especially with that shot going in as Bazo, again, just unable to make that save. 6-1 lead, and we are on the precipice of the dreaded Brazil scoreline. Ooh, spooky. 6-1, though. This game looking quite clearly to be going in our orange team's favor. SAC is going to be very happy, I think, with this opening performance. Again, considering that they were at the man's disadvantage. However, during these early group stages, yes, that man's disadvantage can hurt, but because of the wide variety of the teams here at AEL, sometimes you will be able to get away with it if your team just had, even if your duo just has that bit more experience, that bit more game sense, which we're seeing right here. Again, the net looked open, but Dark Shadow wasn't able to bring it through. Follow-up from that one will get stopped not once but twice by the defense, and we won't be going to South America today. Ball hits the ground off that crossbar, and we nearly got the funny scoreline. One away from it. Still, 1-0 victory for SAC. They're going to be happy with that. 5 goals scored by Dark Shadow. That is a lot of goals scored by one member, as we're going to go ahead and get ourselves right back into the action. Crispy. All right, here we go. This is now our second game in this best of 5. GSLC looking to bounce back. We saw some signs of life from them during that final 2 minutes, I would say, but by that stage the game was already too little too late. Maybe this time around SAC will struggle a bit more with their numbers disadvantage, especially when you miss it twice like that. Jim, open net, should be able to put it through, winds up posting it. Diamondback and Bazo will each follow it up, and now it's a 1-0 lead in favor of GSLC. So we watch this one again right there. Diamondback actually steals that goal away from Bazo. A little bit cheeky. A little bit cheeky from the teammate. Probably didn't need a double commit on that one, but it's all good. They're able to find it. And oh my goodness, Jim. Bump off the kickoff. Nearly opens up Diamondback, but Dark Shadow was able to fall back in time to make that save. Oh, that was almost very spicy off the kickoff indeed, as we do take a look at a touch across the middle right now. Now we're going to see how GSLC do respond on the attacking side. Dark Shadow kind of pops one up there. That one was looking, but instead has the ball get behind them. Dark Shadow's going to be forced to corner it. So I think the big difference that we're seeing right now out of SAC that we didn't really get from them out of GSLC that we didn't really get from them in the first game. They're playing a lot further forward. They're playing a lot more aggressive, and they're trying to use their numbers, but sometimes they double commit when things look open. That one Goes for the one-on-one with Bazo. Isn't able to come through this time. However, Dark Shadow has a chance. Goes for the aerial. That delicate touch enough to put it through. And we got ourselves a tie ball game. As we see this one again, Dark Shadow, that delicate touch right over the top, and not one but two defenders, making it a 1-1 game. Looking very strong right now for our team in orange again. Already one game up in the series, looking to continue this high school campaign with the victory on stream. That's a banger from that one. Bazo does enough to come through with the save. However, Dark Shadow, has the aerial potentially, but launched themselves a bit too far backwards. The setup was there, just not quite able to execute on it. Diamondback as well, kind of missed touching the ball. Bazo, though, with that teammate able to follow it up. I love how we get to see hints of GSLC disguising their attacks. Oh, Dark Shadow. Wanting a musty. Does that count? If the ball is on the ground, does it still count? I mean, the card technically did do the musty flip motion. We'll give it to him. I mean, like, on the musty scale, it's going to be pretty low on there, but technically still a musty, so I'll give that one to you, Dark Shadow. However, I do that with the asterisk of it was on the ground and there weren't any defenders there. So, I know you can do better, is what I'm trying to say. And I bet you Dark Shadow knows they can do better as well. So, it's all good. We'll give them. They'll be able to figure it out. Here we go, though. Bazo has a look in the corner. Doesn't quite follow it through. Instead, that pressure will continue. Up and about now across that middle of the pitch. Diamondback 2016 tries to create some space, but only goes so far with it. Booming clear from corner to corner right now. Bazo has a little bit of a look, but instead it'll be Jim following it up. Light touch as well across that middle of the pitch. Dark Shadow. Double commit against them, but still keeps the ball in front, and that one will be the one who clears it across that middle of the pitch. Halfway through our second game, and it's nearly a 2-goal difference as that one's shot is close, but not quite on its mark. Big bump, though, from that one, trying to keep the defense off balance, trying to prevent exactly this situation. The clear does come through, but that one has already fallen back. Jim's, actually got that pass over to Bazo to keep the attacking pressure there for GSLC. Now Bazo with a chance shot. Going to be a bit too wide, pushed it a bit too hard. As we see Jim slowing the pace down in front of the net. Oh, no, Diamondback, the teammate, bumping them out of the way. Still going to keep that ball in the corner, but the physicality of the defense from SAC, enough to force possession away. Now it's a pass across the middle of the box. No one there to bang it in. Under 2 minutes to go. GSLC looking a lot closer in this game. And again, it's coming from playing further forward, getting more physical as well. Not allowing Dark Shadow as much space to play with it, although both of the goals that we've seen come from the SAC side has happened when SAC has been able to find space despite being a 2v3, and unforced errors like that could be what winds up costing GSLC. Basso able to recover this time, but here comes Dark Shadow. No boost to play with. Can only push the ball to the backboard. That one waits underneath. Cross up saved by Jim. A goal right there could have put this game out of reach, and then in turn possibly the series out of reach. An opening and going to get shut down. Dark Shadow, nice read off the backboard to clear it all the way back to the blue side of the pitch. Now GSLC, what are they going to be able to find here? A little bit of a demo. Create some space. Actually creating a fair bit of space at the moment, as we see Bazo now doesn't have the boost to work with it. They used it all in the setup when they weren't being challenged, and that's a great little touch, nearly turning into a goal again. Oh my goodness. So many near misses right now on the side of SAC to put this second game away. Only under a minute to remain in our second game, and this looks opening for Bazo. They'll be able to put it through, and with just a half minute to go, we got ourselves a tie ball game. Game number 2 definitely proving to be a lot closer affair than our opening game, as Bazo's the one who taps that bad boy in. Dark Shadow definitely going to be a little bit disappointed with themselves, as you can see. A little bit of the whoopsing going around. Let's see who will take it. Essentially, this is overtime starting now. Next goal wins this. Diamondback with the angle. Are you kidding? Where did this one come from? GSLC get themselves a very late lead out of the corner. Woo. Can't place it much better than that. Very nice shot coming from GSLC. They are right back in this series, considering how game 1 went. This is some fantastic stuff. Opening kickoff goes the blue side's way as well. Jim has a look, but isn't able to quite follow that one through as we watch Dark Shadow looking to follow this one up from underneath. Bazo gets one touch before kind of getting muscled away and off that ball. 10 seconds remaining. Diamondback swings and misses. And I think that's going to be possession held onto. Diamondback lets it drop. GSLC ties the series. And we got a little back and forth action on our hand. The team of 3 strike back, which is a little bit surprising if you had just seen that first game. And realistically, how majority of that second game went as well. I mean, SAC was in control, I would say, for most of that. And then they just let it slip away in the final minute. So we'll see how game number 3 goes. Series now very much up for grabs. As we kick off our next game. Kickoff again going in favor of GSLC, as has been the standard thus far. Dark Shadow, light touch, crossing it up. Here comes Bazo putting that pressure down, but with 2 defenders. Should be able to clear some space. Ball across that middle of the pitch. 3 defenders are back for it. Hesitation, though. We're not seeing that same initial attack. And that one, remembering what Diamondback did to end the second game, says I can get these angles as well. As we watch this again, just getting all of it. But this time, not using the ground. Defenders in the way. I'd argue that goal was almost more impressive. Still, what is more important is that now lead that has been established for the side of SAC. They had a late lead in our second game. They weren't able to hold on. Now they have an entire game to hold on to it. See what they can do. I'm sure they'd love to add it to that score line. As you see the double commit on the attack. That one gets a good bang. However, wasn't enough. Not yet to be a complete goal. Still 4:15 on the clock as Dark Shadow puts another one off that top crossbar. Ooh, that one doesn't get the read as, wow, big pinch coming out of Bazo right there. I think that was a bit harder than what Jim was expecting. They wind up over-committing. Bazo will have to follow it through. That one should collect. Oh, there was a double commit somewhere in that. The net is open, but that one can't put it straight. So we don't see the goal scored just yet. Instead, we see Dark Shadow trying to play through the corner. Ball winds up behind that one. An opening, but not one that's going to be taken. Bazo sees that net, puts it on the far left just to make sure no defense can get there in time. Tie ball game. Where was Dark Shadow going at the end of that? Or was that one? Sorry, where was that one going at the end of that? Kind of bounced in a weird direction. Very unusual. It almost looked like a boost-up ball situation. Very uncharacteristic mistake coming from the SAC side. Very unusual. Either way, I mean, if you're GSLC, you take those. As they're looking to take another goal right here. Dark Shadow just going to try to cross up the field. We'll get that ball over the center. Looking for the pinch play underneath with that one. They don't quite connect. And now Bazo actually is going to create some space. The net is open. The shot's on target. Good save from that one. Jim doesn't find the follow-through as that one was able to get there. Sorry, it was Dark Shadow with the initial save. So it's going to be Dark Shadow trying to press it forward. Ball does make its way down into the corner. 3 minutes to go. Swing and a miss from Jim. Bazo will collect. A little bit of a demo right there. Oh, teammates bumping into each other. That opens up the net. Jim shot. Goal. 2-1 lead for GSLC. Taking advantage of the duo's defensive mishaps. As we kind of watch that one again. Jim just finding that opening. Able to keep it barely in front. I would have liked it a little bit more to the left. Beggars can't be choosers. And you're not going to complain with a goal like that. Kickoff number 4 on this series. And GSLC with the lead this time. Approaching the halfway point of both the game and the series, technically, if you want to look at it that way. Still plenty of time for SAC to equalize in this one, although they may have just overcommit right there. Trying to go for the tight spacing, hoping for more of a challenge, but one never really came. And that left them out of sorts. Weak clear leads to a goal. Jim making it a 2-goal cushion right now. GSLC. It's almost as if that game 1 never happened with how farther forward they've been playing since then. Some teams do need that warm-up game, and we're kind of seeing it here. GSLC now able to use their numbers advantage, able to sort of take control of this series. And they're going to get another goal as well. Bazo just saw the gap and attacked, and that right there is the first goal that I really feel like happened just because of well, a numbers game. It's really hard to cover all angles in a 2v3 like that, and eventually openings will kind of prop themselves up, as we saw right there. So 3-goal cushion for GSLC. It looks as if this team in blue will be going to match point in about 2 minutes, 15 seconds time, but not if everyone whiffs the ball like that. Not sure what happened there. Ball up for grabs across the middle of the pitch. Still up for grabs. Eventually someone is going to have to attack it. As we see Dark Shadow looking to play that corner. Across the middle of the pitch we go. Oh, accurately placed. What a save from Bazo. Able to get behind it at that last moment and just drive it into the post. Really well done. And that could be the game-saving goal, because I feel like SAC is just like 1 or 2 big momentous plays away from getting that momentum back in their favor. I would argue mechanically, I've still been leaving a little bit more impressed with this team in orange, as that Dark Shadow shot looked good. That one follow-up not quite on point. Bazo almost gets the breakaway back in their favor. Dark Shadow, that was a risky touch, but it was one that had to be made. Fortunately for the side in orange, it does prevent another goal from going through. Now another chance. Bazo on defense. Dark Shadow on the attack will lose out to GSLC on this occasion. Another ball in front of the net, but with that demo, they won't get the easy goals. Follow up from Dark Shadow does put it through. And we're back to a 2-goal cushion. This game not over yet. This series proving to be a lot tighter than I initially expected it would be. And that's credit to both these teams at this stage, especially, you know, SAC, member down, putting up a fight. Oh, that kickoff setup so good. Bazo a little bit slow to it. And that's going to possibly hold SAC back a bit. Still 1 minute to go as we watch the defense. Oh, kind of slow playing it. We need to see him get a bit more aggressive, not get bottled up in the corner like that. Eventually, Dark Shadow will try to clear it across that middle of the field. Diamondback, enough disruption to make it not the cleanest play in the world. As we take a look, that one, Simp waiting underneath, had an opening, but wasn't able to get it. And now the double committing clearing attempt. That one able to rotate back, but they're not able to find that deep clear. Jim feeling confident enough to push forward. Double commit misses on the defense. Open net. Jim's shot not quite there. It was a tough angle to find, and they're not going to get it this time around, but with only 24 seconds remaining, this attack has to be good. Shot there. Save again by Bazo, who's been doing a fantastic job playing defense, must I say. That shot, though, from Dark Shadow will be dribbled in. And with 15 seconds to go, SAC still very much with a chance to put this into an overtime situation. 15 seconds to go. There we go. Very, very clutch situation right now coming from SAC. They need a good kickoff. They may have found it. Dark Shadow unable to find that angle and goes for the boost instead of the ball. Defenders get in the way of the clear. Dark Shadow opening. Bazo on defense will make the save. Jim with the follow-through should be ending this. This is our 3rd game. Ball does hit the ground, and it was close. It was very, very close at the end right there, but GSLC will advance to match point. The numbers advantage paying dividends yet again. 5 saves out of Bazo. That is absolutely massive. Let's see if they can bring this one through. We still have one more potential game. All right, a little bit of bouncing. Either way, here we go. This is game number 4 of our best of 5. SAC took the first one despite being a member down. Maybe they can bring it back here. As we watch this kickoff, Dark Shadow looking to throw it back across that middle of the field. Only can do so much with it. As it looks as if... Wait, Diamondback was on the wrong team. What was that? All right, well... Either way, it's going to be a goal eventually in favor of GSLC. Well, players are going to be asking for the reset. I don't know. Usually we leave this up to the players to decide. That was confusing. See what the players say. It looks like they're playing on. Not sure what happened there, but going to play on in this situation. As we see Dark Shadow and that one start to play on the tail end. Dark Shadow Going to try to create some space. Eventually the ball will wind up across the middle of the field. That's a good pass. That one shot on the open net goes high. Oh, that one. Going to be feeling that one, I think, quite literally. Very unfortunate that they don't get that goal right there. As we do see Dark Shadow put another shot on target. This one as well. Not quite going in the net just yet. Jim wins a nice 50. Is now off that backboard. Bazo has a look, has a touch. Eventually winds up in possession. A diamond back across that middle of the pitch we go. Jim's looking to chase it down. Popping it up for themselves, looking to follow through underneath. One touch. Good touch. Net touch, not quite. Dark Shadow now. Looking to throw it down to that one, who puts a shot on target. Jim this time actually beating Bazo to the save. A bit unusual, and I'm not sure that was entirely what GSLC wanted. Although that one with the swing and a miss. I'm a little bit worried now. Tilt could be coming into play. As we take a look at this shot right there, Bazo just absolutely drilling this. Good touch past the defender. But the reason why I'm saying tilt's coming into play, because we're seeing more and more unforced errors actually coming from the SAC side. Earlier in this series, we would have expected Dark Shadow to make that initial touch, that initial defensive play. Did not come through on that second one, and now I'm a little bit worried for our team in orange. That things could be falling apart at the seams. Just a touch, just a touch. Still plenty of time, though. 3 minutes is a lot of time to get 2 goals, and we've seen how explosive SAC can get. Dark Shadow is the player that we want to be watching out for as they nearly make that solo play work. That one was waiting just outside the box, keeps the pressure on in that corner. Jim should be able to have that backboard read. Dark Shadow, oh, forced to go all the way to the back corner. That mid boost was not available, you would have to assume, and that's going to give up so much of that field position back over to GSLC, who don't do too much with it until Jim challenges middle of the field. That's kind of what we were expecting to see. Touch, corner, Jim. Net was open, but they don't turn it into a shot. Actually, probably for the better. I'm not sure that net was as open as it initially appeared. Halfway through our 4th and possible final game. That one pulls off despite the unforced error. Now has a chance to take us back within 1. Good patient play from that one to find the goal here. Jim, weird touch. Not what GSLC were looking for. And Jim, we've seen a couple of those on that defensive side of the ball. They can make the touch, but it's not always the most accurate touch, and sometimes it puts the team at a little bit of a disadvantage. You've got to make sure you're fully committed. That was almost a big goal. That could have been a back-breaking goal had that one gone through, as we do watch Diamondbacks looking to throw it back over to Baz. Oh, no, that's a weak touch. That one, they put it straight. That could have been a goal. Needed a bit more power behind it. The angle was very difficult, though. Bit unfortunate for SAC. They don't get the immediate goal. Shot from Dark. Almost gets it as well, as the ball does bounce around in the middle of the pitch. 2 defenders will stay back. Keep your eyes on Dark Shadow. That's where the pass is going to go. Dark Shadow does step forward despite playing all the way back. Almost turned it into a scoring opportunity. Now Jim looks to clear it across the middle of the field. Diamondback has an opening, but no, it's an own goal instead. Jim gets credit for it. And that could be the goal that ends the series. Dark Shadow completely aware of what just happened as we catch this again. Oh, no. Not like this. Oh, that could be tragic. Still just under 100 seconds remaining. SAC. Oh, they don't even go for the kick. What is that? No, that works. Oh, no. That should never work like that. Okay, look. I was joking about the tilt before, but now I'm tilted after seeing that kick off. That could be a bit brutal. Still plenty of time, though. 1.5 minutes. SAC can be explosive, but they've got to keep calm. They've got to keep that possession, and they need to capitalize on every opening. Even the ones that are kind of 50-50, that's what they cannot afford to have happen right there. Not sure what just went through in that back corner. Now Dark Shadow with a chance, just being pressured from Diamondbacks from behind. Ball will be in front of the net. Jim, it's a weaker touch yet again, but this time Bazo's able to follow it through, crosses up the pitch. Dark Shadow going to have to play from their own backboard yet again. The numbers advantage just proving too much, it feels like, to handle. As we do see that clear across the middle of the field. Jim, shot. That might go all the way through. That one has to step up to make that save. Dark Shadow needs to stick with it. Only Bazo to beat, but with limited boost. Can't find the initial redirect. Goes for the second touch, but it's a double commit. And that's probably going to do it for this series. Time just not in their favor, even if they find the goal here. It's not going to come together. It's going to be GSLC getting a nice 3 wins in a row. Despite dropping the first game in dramatic fashion, they bounce back, and they bounce back well. Fantastic little turnaround from the team in blue, and they're going to use that turnaround for a series victory. Really well done. Basso in particular, the defensive effort being shown by this Octane, who, by the way, I actually love that color scheme. The blue to purple, very, very slick, will be enough to get them that victory. 3, 2, 1, and done. That's going to do it here. Big GG's going to the side of GSLC. I would have been curious to see how that would have gone had SAC had a full team. I think we would have seen a lot closer of a series. But at the end of the day, that's going to be GSLC getting that victory right there. So well done to them. Big, big well done. Now, going back over to us, however, just going to cut it back. Hello again. Take a look down there. That's our schedule right now. We've only done our first game in this series. So our next matchup is going to be the Marceline Maroon taking on the ESC Dragons. I think that's going to be fun. Whenever there's a team of Dragons in the name, I get excited. But being from Queensland, I see Maroon in the name as well. It's like, it's a double whammy. 2 for 2. Next series is going to be a banger. So please stay with us. We'll have more Rocket League when we return. There it is. All right, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, my audio was taking a little while to warm up, but yes, we are back as we get ready to go for our second game in this beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. My name is Maximilian Thor von Neumann, a.k.a. Formal Casting, at Formal Casting. I don't have my name handled together. I do apologize for that, but what I do have for you is more Rocket League as we're going to get ready for Marceline taking on ESC Maroon versus Dragons. And as soon as the players do jump onto the pitch, we will be jumping straight into it. It's going to be a fun match over in Neo Tokyo as given the little words for the players. Hopefully they should be jumping in soon, although I'm not sure they see me in game, so I might have to do it on Discord today. All well and good. Apologies for this little bit of a boop-a-doop-a-doop. Ready? All right, so yeah, they're going to be jumping in right quick. It'll be another best of 5, which is always going to be a lot of fun as we do hopefully get ourselves in this game ASAP. Yep, players are jumping in. So it does look like we are going to be underway as we are going to jump over to the pitch right now. Give us a little bit of that audio. Real quick through these sides. On the side of Marceline Maroon, we have 6 and a kick, as well as Mosty NDR04. We'll call him Mosty, I believe. And then, of course, you have Debonis 172. Meanwhile, for the side of ESC, it is Marshmallow, as well as Fire.5 and Chubb coming together. On that orange side, no idea how these players are going to be playing out on the pitch, who to be looking out for. We're going to be a little bit of a self-discovery type situation. As in our first 30 seconds, not too much to be found just yet. Hopefully, we will see this. And yes, this is a best of 5, so that's going to be the case right now. As heard, Debonis is a SSL. Ooh, that could be exciting. Debonis is also going to be the first one to get a goal right here. Debonis, I believe. Not sure if that's going to be their name. Either way, they are going to get that first goal, so a good shot coming out of Debonis, and that's going to have the Maroon side out in front 1-0. Of course, Maroon in blue. That's not going to be confusing at all. We will make do as we do march along in this one. Most DNRD putting up another one as we again see this Marceline Maroon side on the attack. Debonis, ooh, a bit overcommittal right there. Despite that demo onto Chubb as well, it still looked as if there's going to be a goal-scoring opportunity. Perhaps there still will be one for Marceline. As they play it through the corner, 6 and kick from underneath actually runs into the teammate, and that attack will fizzle out before it gets too far forward. Play back the other way, shut down by 6 and kick. Marshmallow on defense gets the demo. But that's going to be about it. Ball slowly rolling towards the net. Mosty thought they were going to be able to slow play that one through. Not going to be the case this time around. As they look for the back pass, it's a swing and a miss. Fire dot from underneath. Shot, target saved by 6 and kick. So, close scoring opportunity. Doesn't quite follow through this time around, but still plenty of time left in this game. As we see a shot come from Mosty, and that one will be on its mark. Marceline up 2-0 in the first 2 minutes of play. Normally, here's where I'd be getting nervous, but after what we saw last time, well, you never know, really. It can still go a lot of different directions in this one. 3:11 on the clock. Plenty of time. As we see that kickoff make its way towards the backboard. 6 and kick. We'll be able to corral it from there. Mosty has a look. We'll turn it into a touch. Debonis from underneath. Kind of playing a bit of shadow defense. Fire dot. It's a bit of a weaker clear, and already that attack that was rotating back is just able to snipe that one down. Shot, target, not quite on its mark. A little bit of a missed opportunity there for Marceline, but that's okay. 6 and kick is still going to go for it again. Looking for that redirect. Doesn't quite able to bang it down. That's what Mosty's there for. Follow-up touch leads to 6 and kick in the box. Ball still in a dangerous spot until Chubb will be able to push it to safety. Ball slowly rolls back into the box for 6 and kick this time. Will be the one who pushes it free. 6 and kick going for the double touch. Unable to find it. Debonis, however, should be able to hit that one straight, and it does go straight off the backboard. Not into the net. Bit unfortunate there. We'll hopefully find another attacking opportunity in the very near future. Oh, bit of contact between the Octane. 6 and kick looking for the pass back to someone, to anyone. Only sees Mosty back there, who isn't able to turn around and do too much with it until we see 6 and kick breach the defense, unable to keep it straight. Seeing scoring opportunities come from Marceline right now. We haven't seen a lot, if any, attack actually come from ESC right now. The Dragons just being held on that back foot for a majority of this opening game. Could be a worrying sign moving forward, that is for sure, as DeBonis is able to get it off the backboard. 6 and kicks shot. Again, not quite on its mark. A lot of near misses at the moment. So we'll see if they're going to be able to turn this one back around. DeBonis looking to throw it down to 6 and kick. Across that middle of the field, Marshmallow will be the one who shuts it down. And now looking to return the favor. First time we really see this orange side on the attack, and it's a triple commit into the corner. That nearly works as well. Oh, that was scary, but instead it's all good as Marshmallow will be able to turn it into a goal. So we're not seeing a shutout. In fact, only a 1-goal difference with a minute 18 to spare. SEC bouncing back in this one, a minute 18 to go. Maybe they can turn it around. That kickoff almost looked quite promising. Doesn't quite go in this time around, and now DeBonis is actually leading it up that other way. Ball does get jammed up a little bit in the corner. And it will roll across that midfield line. Chubb puts it up from underneath. That's going to be 6 and kick. Clearing it to that opposite end. Marshmallow trying to follow along, but only goes so far with it. Now Mosty actually is able to roll back on through. Ball in front of the net. Not quite on. Ooh, so close yet so far. 6 and kick now. Going to be looking to try to establish something. Ball, goal, 6 and kick. Off that backboard, puts it through, and with 41 seconds to spare. That's going to be a nice little goal right there. You could watch 6 and kick do it again, just keeping it nice and pinched along that backboard. In it goes. 3-1 score line. Fantastic play. 41 seconds remaining. 6 and kick now. Going to go ahead, dribble that one across that middle of the field. Fire dot. Gets that weaker touch out of that box. Swing and a miss from Mosty. Chubb as well as the swing and a miss. Now it's going to be Fire Dots and Marshmallow. Open net goal. Right back in this one. We're not done with game one just yet. The Dragons able to take advantage of a wide open field. Oh, pardon me. To make that a goal. Woo. That came out of nowhere. My apologies right there. Still, 3-2. Oh, Fire Dots gets contact with that. We have a game instead. We have a game set. That's going to be a 4-2 lead, a 2-goal cushion with 23 seconds remaining. Should be game going over to the blue side. Should be game going over to Marceline. We'll see, though, if they can hold on. 23 seconds on the clock. Kickoff. Doesn't go too far with it. 6 and kick. Collects that side boost. Oh, they might try to get fancy with this one right here. Looking for the double. Doesn't quite have that angle for it. I love the tennis ball antenna. Oh, I have another sneeze. So I'm so sorry. As we see Mosty get it through. Oh, man, it's sneezing frenzy. I apologize, everybody, but I'm not going to apologize for this goal right here. Mosty just able to stay with it and puts it into the net. 5-2 lead right now. Oh, I think I'm a little bit allergic to just how badly these goals are coming in. 5-2. 6 and kick. Looking for that pass over to Mosty. And that should do it. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Just a sneezing frenzy right now. Marceline gets the victory as your poor caster loses their everything, losing their composure right now. I do apologize for that, but we should be. Why did everyone leave? There we go. All right, good. We're jumping back in. A little spooky, but we're all good. That was bizarre. Not sure I've ever seen that one before. As we're going to kick off game number 2 in this best of 5. Already 1-0 favor for Marceline. See if they're going to be able to hold on to this one. DeBonis gets it off the backboard. 6 and kick shot. Not quite on mark with the ball in front of the net. And here comes Mosty. No! I thought that was a key save. Not quite enough for Mosty to put it through. And in just 11 seconds, it will be Marceline Maroon already back in the lead. Oh, that was almost an amazing save. So close. Your heart has to go out a little bit for the Dragons, but at the same token, not quite able to pull it off. Well, so close can only get you so far in the game like Rocket League. No goal to be given to him this time. No quarter given either, because here comes 6 and kick for another 2 goals in the first 17 seconds. Mosty just sitting forward, gets that pass down, 6 and kick, cheating straight up the middle. That was a beautiful one-to-one punch. Great little goal right there. And now we have ourselves a big lead. Well, 4:40 on the clock still. 2-0 lead. 6 and kick. Playing from that corner. Chubb swings and misses along with Fire Dot. Two defenders bump into each other. Oh, another swing and miss, though, off the attack. And this could be that opening. Chubb eyes it up, but Mosty is able to push it across to the side. As we see right here, 6 and kick. Now with possession, Mosty goes for the bump, finds it, but Fire Dots was there for the save. That was a very, very clutch save. Yeah, DeBonis recognizing that one was close. But 6 and kick shot still going to be through. 3 goals in the first minute of play. As we see this one again, 6 and kick. Just able to tap that one through. 3-0 lead right now. Get comfy, everybody. This could be another one of those longer games, especially if we see Marceline just continue to run up the scoreline like this. 6 and kick off the kickoff. Nearly gets it in. Mosties, though, should be able to follow it up. 4 goals in our first minute of play. Oh, boy. Starting to run away with it now. Marceline just putting in goal after goal after goal. They are looking so cool, calm, and collected. You cannot argue with a lead like this. It is right on up there. So let's see what more they're going to be able to find in this one. How about another goal to make it 5-0 off the kickoff? 5 goals scored already, and this one just like no one on defense really. Mosty. Yeah, Fire Dot I guess was underneath. However, yeah, a very awkward situation, and now with a 5-0 lead, this is looking better and better for the team in blue as they we're eyeing up another goal right there. Eventually it will turn into a pass back. Still a lot of time in our second game, but when you get 5 goals in like a minute and 6 seconds, that's a bit of a statement. And with how easy they were getting these goals off these kickoffs, I am very concerned right now. 6 and kick with the ground pinch, making it a 6-0 lead. Go ahead and watch this one again. This bump. Wasn't quite as pinched as I think they're looking for, but definitely got enough power on it nonetheless. And now, 6-0. That's going to be an interesting one for sure. 2 defenders in the box. Marshmallow will be the one who has to make that clear. Already, though, you can see that attack from the Maroons just pressing forward, looking to try and make some sort of aggressive effort. They want to get to double digits, I feel like, before this game is over. And there's a very good chance they're going to be able to, I feel like. Especially after that last start. See what they're going to be able to bring right now. Still 3 minutes on the clock and a chance to make it 7. The bump on the defender will do just that. 7 goals scored in under 2 minutes. A goal-scoring clinic as they went for the pinch. With that bump, it goes through. 7-0 lead. Oof. This is getting a bit brutal right now. Nearly got the infamous scoreline right there. Had that kickoff gone in favor of ESC. They're still going to be looking for it. Fire Dot going to be the one with possession. Trying to find an opening through. Doesn't get it just yet. 6 and kick. Will dribble it through the box. Now it's going to go for a bit of an aerial play. Look how open that net is. Will drive it straight down the center. No Brazil scoreline today. Instead, it's 8-0 as we get ever closer to that double digit. Look at this shot again. 101 kilometers an hour, just banging it off that sidewall. Here we go. 8-0 lead. Yeah, we're getting comfy. All right. You know what? Let's just chill, everybody. Look, I do have that Facebook chat open, all right? So if you want to, like, have any questions, you want to chat at all, feel free to write down some comments. Say, hey, how you going? I'm good to have a chat with you. As we see Marshmallow. No, sorry, that was Chubb who wound up with the touch. It looked like it was actually going to be Marshmallow right there. Instead, it's going to be Chubb, the one who puts it through. But how are you guys doing there in the chat? I hope you're doing well. I hope you can respect the performance being given right now by this Marceline team, because it has been just scoring palooza. Almost as if they were scoring whenever they wanted to. And, well, guess what? They might want to put another one in. 6 and kick is going to actually leave it over to Mosty, who will try to dribble it right into that box, unable to put it through this time around. But will go ahead and slow the pace down in the corner. Fire Dot with that touch. 6 and kick now versus Fire Dot will be the next challenge, and Fire Dot comes out on top. There we go. A little bit of a dribble control. 6 and kick will steal it away. Marshmallow keeps it in the corner. Yeah, I don't see this one coming back. Look, so let's just chill. Let's just vibe out. Watch a bit of this Rocket League. Say, hey, that's a good touch from Mosty. Good defensive effort from Marshmallow. Who has the best car? We've gotten to that stage in this series. Look, when it's a 7-goal differential, that's where we start looking at the cars, all right? 6 and kick. Octane loses some points, but perhaps we'll bring it back. Is this the best you have seen a team perform this far? That's a good question, Alio. Well, I mean, look, if we're going to be talking this season, considering we've only seen, 2 games on stream, I would put it up there. Is it the best I've ever seen thus far? Probably not, to be perfectly honest. There's still been some unforced errors on the attacking side. It hasn't been the cleanest play in a row we've seen. But what they're doing well is essentially just taking advantage of every single time ESC mispositions themselves. And in that regard, it's pretty strong. But look, we've seen some double-digit scoring within the AEL HSL in the past. We've seen some... I think the biggest scoreline I think we've seen was 12-0 at one stage in one game. So, especially during the early stages of these tournaments, you will get some skill discrepancies that make things very, very appear lopsided. But it's never really a good telling on how strong a team actually is. Just because they're beating opponents who might be less experienced than they are, you don't necessarily see that team's full strength, as Marshmallow is going to find a goal right there, so it will be 8-2 as time does tick down. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it's the best performance I've seen ever. Definitely the best performance I've seen in this tournament thus far, but this is only the second series I've seen, so there's not much to work with there. Especially considering the first series was a bit of a 2v3, so make of it what you will. Still very strong, though. And I'm still quite confident in saying the end result of this, most likely we will be seeing, I believe, Marceline taking this series as we get ready to go into our third and potentially final game. Would be very shocked if it doesn't turn out to be that way. Although it should be worth noting, after the start of game number 2, after that flurry of goals, if you were to go just based off the past 3 goals, it would have been 2-1 in favor of ESC. Just saying. I don't know how much weight you can put into that. Whoops, wrong button. I don't know how much weight you can put into that. However, we'll see how we go from here. See what we're able to put together as we get ready to go to our next matchup. As soon as all the players do jump back in, it does look like we're going to be good to go. One more game in Neo Tokyo. So everyone will join back up. Do or die situation for ESC, who had, admittedly, a very unfortunate start in this series. They would like to win this third one. They would really like to come back. A triple commit off the kickoff, though, is a little bit surprising. Oh, pardon me. Another sneeze again. Oh, God, I have another one. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much. I do apologize. Oh. Moisty, first goal. Oh, you'd think I'd just come out of like the water surfing or something. My goodness. So much water up the nose. But it's all well and good. Should be clear now from till the end, hopefully. Still a 1-0 lead in favor now of Marceline. They not as many goals as we saw in the first 30 seconds as last time. In fact, 300% less. They didn't get 3 goals in the first 30 seconds. They only got 2 in the first 40. So disappointing. Such a drop-off, right? Either way, a 2-0 lead for Marceline as Moisty does it again. Moisty. Get a little touch off that side wall right into the net. So 2-0 lead. When is the ARC tournament? Interesting question. I wouldn't know if there even is going to be an ARC tournament. That's going to be a question for the admins. Chubb, though, going to put another one through. That was a very nice touch from Chubb, actually. Is able to fake out that defender going forward. I don't really know why we're seeing Marceline go for a bit of a fake kickoff right there. Doesn't work out in their favor, and they're doing the fake kickoff again. really just trying to play a bit more reactively on these kickoffs as DeBonis puts one off their own backboard, looking for that backboard pass. We haven't seen much of DeBonis recently. Has had a lot more of a quiet role. Maybe they might do a bit more here. 6-and kick does beat out Chubb. Goes for the second touch off the backboard. Doesn't find it. That was a triple commit, but with that demo from DeBonis, no real threat of having that one be scored against them. I'm assuming you're talking about Arc 2. 6-and kick. No! Off the post. Not through. That's a little bit awkward. Oh, my goodness. It looks so open. Mosty's still going to keep that pressure forward. Doesn't get the goal. DeBonis will, and that's going to be in there. If you're talking about Arc 2, like that dinosaur survival game, my only thoughts on that, in my professional opinion, is why Photoshop Vin Diesel's face on a character just because you have the rights to his likeness, but not get him to voice act anything in the trailer? That's my question. All right, that's what has me confused. Anyways, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up that Arc 2 trailer. It is amazing. Uncanny Valley Mosty. Oh, that was a scary touch. Very fortunate it doesn't go into the net this time around. Chubb swings and misses. Oh, the hardest save to make is the one that comes straight towards you. And now we have to watch it again. My goodness, that's a bit of an unfortunate play from Chubb right there. And kind of summarizes the way how this series has gone. A little bit awkward. Not quite in complete control. And with 3:15 to go, 3-goal deficit, already 2 strong performances from Marcelin. I feel like this is probably going to be our final game. We'll chill out, though, for these final 3 minutes. We'll stay relaxed. Enjoy, this dark Neo-Tokyo weather. Bit of a rainy afternoon, apparently, in Tokyo. As Mosty going to put one up to bonus, though. We'll be able to clear through that backboard. Control maintained from our team in blue. 6-and kick. We'll control it. Now start to push it back that other way. Has a chance. Oh, Mosty actually will steal it off of them. Still 2:35 remaining. As we're going to look for a play underneath. Shot. No. Wait. That was a shot on his own net. 6-and kick. What are you doing, Mosty? They're just playing with their food right now. I feel like we are just watching a team just kind of chill out and pass it around and play it with their own team. Mosty does get bumped off by 6-and kick, who's now going to try to push it up that other way. DeBonis playing off the backboard, looking to keep that ball held into the box. Ball slowly rolling to the net, and they get it through. Real promising performance from this Marcelin team, wondering if they can go all the way in this tournament. Again, I want to see them play against opponents closer to their skill level, because I know those do exist in this event. I think they're definitely proving an argument that they're going to be a contender and definitely a stronger team. However, if they can put a performance like this against some of the other favorites, then we'll be curious to see what they can do. As we see a shot come through, that'll be Marshmallow able to get one right back. So catch this again. Marshmallow just mid-pitch read, getting it in. I think, honestly, even though the scoreline isn't quite as dramatic as what we saw in Game 2, what we're seeing in terms of just possession and control from the Marcelin side, a comeback is still very, very unlikely. They're just sort of playing really loose with the ball right now. That is going to be giving them a fair few advantages. I think ESC, if they're quick with it, they can punish this play style. So I don't want to see Marcelin get too relaxed. I definitely feel as if that last goal in particular did highlight how the Dragons can come back into this one. I don't feel it's that likely, but certainly not impossible. As we see Chubb is the one who tries to make the read underneath instead of Fire Dot. A little bit surprised by that. 6-and kick will make sure the ball doesn't go into the net. 1:15 to go. 6-and kick goes for that dribble across the middle of the pitch. Ball will fall into the corner. Only 1:10 remaining. 6-and kick. Ball falls, and Mosty will get it through. The defense gets a little ball chasey sometimes from ESC, and I think that's holding him back. It's very rare that we're not seeing a double commit, or at least tight defensive spacing, as opposed to sort of rotating on through and keeping the challenges a bit more one at a time. Kind of unfortunate there. 1:05 to go. Looking more and more likely we're going to see a good game victory come from our team in blue. 1 minute remaining. Still a 6-2 score line. See what Six and Kick's going to be able to do. Passing it across the box. Unable to convert this time around. Final 45 seconds. Whoa. Players just launching themselves. Marshmallow, swing and a miss. Pass back across. Mosty shot. Oh, off the post, not in, and Mosty is unable to follow it up as well. That would have been a nice way to end this one out. As we do see Six and Kick trying to hold that ball into the box. Unable to get it through just yet. 20 seconds remaining. Six and Kick in that back corner. Actually loses out to Marshmallow. Oh, where were challenges like that earlier in the series? With the backs against the wall, that's where we see ESC actually start to play a bit more aggressively. I think if they'd done a bit more of that earlier in the series, it could have been maybe a closer scoreline. But as it stands, it's going to be too little too late. The Dragons, they're going to fall short. Marceline Maroons, a 3-0 sweep. GGs do come through, and they're going to advance in this one. Really well done from the Marceline side. Definitely a team to be looking out for moving forwards. I think that was a dominant performance. Whether or not they'll be able to repeat that performance against some of the other teams in this event, well, time will tell, my friends. Time will tell. We're going to cut back to yours truly right now. Look, that's our second series done and dusted for today, which means we do only have one more. So we're going to be going to a break, but when we come back, SMCC first is going to be taking on the FCC Hidden Society in what's going to be our final series. Again, one more best of 5, so I think it'll be fun. I don't think it's going to be one you're going to want to miss, so do stay with us. We'll be back after a few moments. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back to our third and final series of the afternoon. It's going to be SMCC taking on FCC and what should be another banger series. We've already had two good, interesting ones. A 3v2, not always the best, but the team of two did take the first game. And then we had sort of a Marceline stomp just before a 3-0 victory. They looked in control. Hopefully this series, though, will bring us a tighter affair, as I think we're going to get ready to jump straight into it. The word has been given to the players. They are going to be able to jump on to that pitch as soon as they, recognize that on Discord at the moment. So hopefully it won't take too long for that to happen. Should let them know in game as well. But yeah, it's going to be a fun one. SMCC first, taking on the FCC Hidden Society. SMCC, they've been in this for a few times before, but so has FCC, so it should be a very interesting match, and I do believe we are going to be able to jump to the pitch actually just now. There we go. Straight into the action as we go for it. Now on the blue side. Oh, no! The names are still wrong. 1 sec. I'm just going to quickly change this. SMCC are in blue, as well as FCC are in orange. There we go. And on that blue side, we have La Pista, who is a very scary player to watch out for. Link Mannix, who has already found that first goal, as we're going to watch this one again. The pass from La Pista off that backboard, and Link Mannix already there, straight over the top. Great pass, great shot, 1-0 lead. And, of course, Clam in the battle bus. Right. Meanwhile, for the side of SCC, you have Jeezy Yeezy, you have Crash Kills, as well as Avian Goat. So we'll see how they all are able to play together. At the moment, it's a lot of aggression coming from the SMCC side. A double commit into that corner. Not typically what you want to see, and despite getting demoed, Clam able to create some space. Yet here comes Link Mannix going for that dribble, looking for the double. Ooh, baby, putting it through. Now look, SMCC, this is a team to look out for. Do not get me wrong, and it's individual plays like that, which is why they are considered one of the best in this event. I know people in that Facebook chat were talking about Marceline, like, are they going to be a contender? SMCC, they are a proven contender in this tournament, so you can see that individual skill right there. Very, very exciting to watch as Yeezy Jeezy, or Jeezy Yeezy, sorry, as in G's, these Yeez, able to create some space. La Pista, I have to admit, I hate those wheels, is able to create some space. They don't spin. They're very disconcerting. That's going to be a goal for Link Mannix. And we are off to an explosive start yet again. SMCC just absolutely firing early in this series. Already have found 3 goals in just over a minute. Could turn into a concerning sign right now for our team in orange. See La Pista try to create some pressure. In the end, kind of does get bumped off of it. Ball going to bounce back up the other way. Jeezy Yeezy pass out of the corner. Shot from Avian Goat will hit its mark. And we got ourselves a 3-1. Watch Jeezy Yeezy again. Off and through that corner. Avian Goat right in the middle. Love hearts. That's going to be a 3-1 game. So we're not going to see that clean shutout. FCC starting to bring it back. That's going to be a good sign, perhaps. We get ourselves a proper series right now. La Pista swings and misses as we do play it across that goal line. That would have been a good scoring opportunity from SCC. It was a bit too fast for them. And now possession in Link Mannix. Straight down the middle we go. Oh, Jeezy Yeezy. The first touch was enough for the save. The second touch unintentional. That's going to be an own goal, and that's going to be a 4-1 lead. So unlucky with that post bounce right there. Bit unfortunate. But, hey, if you're on that SMCC side, you're thinking, yeah, we take those. We do continue along. Crash Kills, gets the bump underneath, and the ball will eventually make its way into the net. Avian Goat gets credit for it. 6 goals in our first 2 minutes, and even potential for a 7th goal right now. This is going to be another high-scoring affair. So I think it's high time we get ourselves comfy, relax, kind of watch this one play out. Those wagon wheels are a thing of nightmare. I hate those wagon wheels. Irrational hatred towards the wagon wheels. I will say it right now. Not a fan. However, I am a fan of that touch right there from Link Mannix. That's going to be a 5-2 lead. Lapista didn't like the angle, just left it for Link, who was able to play it through the corner. Very, very well communicated, very well synergized, and a nice goal. 5-2 advantage right now. Just shot after shot, goal after goal. I don't think Link Maddox is done yet. Lapista, however, will be the one who follows that one up. We'll look to play that through the corner as we see Clam putting it down, leaving up for Link Maddox, going for a double touch. Not quite there. Ooh, that was close. Maybe another scoring opportunity. Ball going side to side. Lapista will play it up through that corner. Underneath has a read, but not a strike. Link Maddox will be the one who falls back. Look at that battle bus. Look how ugly it is. I hate that thing. I hate that thing so much. Link Maddox shot. Not quite in its mark. And okay, so I've made this point before, but I do think it's worth repeating again. It used to be the Scarab was considered the ugliest car. As, oh, Link Maddox off that post. Lapista should be there to follow it up. Touch. Saved by Avian Goat. Avian Goat doing a good job on defense. Not to get distracted from the previous point I was trying to make, however. Look, in the past, everyone considered that Scarab to be the ugliest car. All right, Lapista, very nice goal. I'm continuing my point, though. Okay, you've gotten enough of those already. However, if you compare the Scarab flying in the air versus the battle bus, the Scarab somehow looks like it has more control than the battle bus when airborne. And for that reason alone, I kind of put the battle bus as a bit uglier. Now, granted, this has nothing to do with my opinion on Fortnite. But, I mean, it just is the least graceful looking thing when flying, that battle bus. It really is. Which is kind of ironic because in Fortnite, I guess when it has all the balloons and stuff, it actually doesn't look that bad. But something about it in Rocket League, it is a flying, out-of-control brick. And it's a brick that just scored a goal, apparently. 7-2 lead in favor of the team in blue. Oh, my goodness. They are just adding to this one more and more. SMCC. Very dominant opening game. Get comfy, everybody. This could be a longer one, actually. I have a feeling they're going to be running up the score before we're done. We could finally get to our double digits at the rate at which we are playing. Crash kills. In the corner, going to try to create something. Not able to find too much there. So we see the Ghost Fennec put a shot on target. Avian Goat. Still dangerous. Definitely been the most dangerous player on FCC so far. I think Avian Goat is a strong player. They've already displayed that in the first 3.5 minutes in this game. A bit unfortunate that the rest of the team just has been unable to keep up with SMCC at this stage. 10 goals scored in our opener. Jeezy Yeezy. We'll try to play through that middle of the field. Actually turns it into a shot. Well, almost gets the dunk at the tail end as well. That would have been nice redemption from the own goal before. Instead, it's going to go the other way. Clam goes a bit too high. Lapista still able to put that through. Link was trying to steal it away. Link Maddox, but isn't able to find the touch. As we see Lapista do it again. Bang. In. Not the hardest hit shot in the world, but had it been hit any harder, that's probably coming off the post. Good, delicate touch. And being able to recognize the exact kind of touch that you need to put on a ball is one of the most important skills in Rocket League. If not, like, it's one of the most important. I wouldn't call it the most important. I don't know what is the most important if I were to name one. Probably just car hit ball would be number one. And then you can start working on the exact kind of touch that you need to make. Lapista knows all about that, as we've seen right there. Let's see what Lynx can do. Going for a musty. Almost had a second attempt on the musty on that same aerial. That would have been interesting. Will not come through this time. As we hit our final 45 seconds. Again, this is game one in a best of 5, as it is going to be a reset for Link. Oh, unable to get it. Link definitely trying to show off. So Link having fun out there. Let's see what Lapista is going to be able to do. Ball off that backboard, not quite in on its mark. 30 seconds remaining. Clam going for that pinch off the sidewall. Creates a little bit of space, but not enough to end this one. As the time tick-tocks away, it's going to be a victory! Oh, Crash Killa is able to get it in. There you go. Link almost made that save. Almost. But Crash Killa was just a bit too far forward. And that's going to do it. 8-4 scoreline. Might be our final scoreline in this one. I feel like we still are going to see SMCC go for one more. Or maybe we'll see one go the other way. Actually, Crash Killa was able to get a little bit of space, but it's not going to turn into too much after that. Final 8 seconds will tick down. It's going to be a victory for SMCC, all but secured. Jeezy Yeezy cross field clear. Ball hit ground. SMCC get the victory, and they're up 1-0 in this series. This team is so dangerous. They are one of the most dangerous teams. Actually, I want to... Hold on. We're going to save that oh. I'm not sure that's saved. Either way. We are going to be saving a replay from them, and I will explain why later, all right? Keep your eyes tuned on AEL. If you're wondering why I'm saving these replays, something special planned. So, and I want to do it with SMCC just because of their past history in this event. So, we'll touch more on that later as we're going to watch Link Mannix off this kickoff. Ooh, nearly creates something straight away. Doesn't quite find that goal, but what we are going to find is a clear back to the other side of the pitch where Link Mannix will collect. Going to play through that corner right now. Actually going to dribble it up the field. Ball down in the corner. Triple commit from the defensive side. Still sticking with it. And actually it looked like they were double committing for the boost. Jeezy Yeezy was the one who misses out and now has to make the defensive play. Gets the touch, but without the boost, it's going to be a struggle of a follow-through. They're still able to do so. We've gone 30 seconds without a goal scored, everybody. I think this is a monumentous occasion. It's been a while. Been a few games, I feel like, since we've seen that. As we see the defense starting to get a bit more physical from the FCC side. It could turn into attack. AB and Goat just bumping Clam off of the play. Unfortunately for the team in orange, they're unable to turn that into a goal just yet. Ball shot, save made. As we see La Pista look to pass it back and around. More pressure being put down, but no goal to be scored just yet. Jeezy Yeezy will fall back for it. They look to kind of clear some space. It winds up going cross field. Now Link Mannix still looking to play through the corner. Eyes down the field, but not quite in on its mark. Back, it's going to go the other way. The net is open. AB and Goat! No! The net was there. The shot was free, but AB and Goat pushes it a bit too far wide left, and that's a missed opportunity for FCC, who is definitely looking a lot more competitive in this second game. We've got ourselves a proper one on our hands all of a sudden. Still 3:22 on the clock. Link Mannix shot, goal. SMCC still will strike first in our second game. I love Link Mannix's positioning in all of this right now. I'm not sure what La Pista was trying to pull off, but that does not matter because Link Mannix in control. 1-0 out in front. RIP Link Mannix is cringe, says Callum 4 minutes ago. You know, I beg to differ after that goal right there. Each entitled to their own opinion, although I would ask that we stay respectful of the players in this game. After all, you know what? They're playing on stream, and sometimes that could be a nervous experience. La Pista just takes advantage of the post defense right there. I kind of want to watch this one again because, yeah, interesting positioning defensively. Not ideal. And if you're going to be playing post defense, that's not really what you want to see. You want to attack the ball a little bit more. That's kind of the purpose of post defense, is to attack that ball when it starts to roll towards you. If you wait for it to come to you, yeah, those kind of bank shots can happen. Or more often, I mean, that's a low probability thing. More often than not, when you kind of position yourself like that, you wind up getting bumped or demoed out of the way, and then it leads to an open net. That situation, though, because they weren't quite on the post, it just kind of bounced off the defender and in. Very unusual. Still, nonetheless, a 2-0 lead. About to be 3-0. Oh, Jeezy Yeezy. That's worthy of a what a save right there. Fantastic defensive effort halfway through the second game. Still a 2-0 advantage, just like what the side of SMCC is going to be hoping the scoreline will turn into, as La Pista will keep that pressure down and in. Clam goes for the challenge, loses out. Link Mannix across the field. Good touch. Looking at that net. Not going to find it this time. Link Mannix with the second attempt now. Trying to fall down onto the ball. Not quite there. Still 2:07 to go. As we see Clam unable to get that read. La Pista, however, is able to. Looking for that second touch underneath. Going for the dribble. Going for the flick. It's accurate. It's in. 3-0 lead. SMCC now starting to run away with our second game. As we catch La Pista one last time. That flick straight down the center. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I like the teammate bump as well. 3-0 advantage for our team in blue. SMCC. They are looking so clean at the moment. Crash kills. We'll touch it off that backboard. His Jeezy Yeezy will instead follow it through. Now looking to chase it up. Now losing on possession for the time being. Lynx Mannix holds it in place. Challenge in the corner. Clam actually looking to follow through underneath until Lynx Mannix will be the one who gets there first. Jeezy Yeezy steals it away. Ball still bouncing towards the net. And good defensive effort to push it into the corner. 90 seconds to spare. And still scoreless for the side of FCC. Looking less and less likely they're going to be able to bring this one back. So going to a game 3. I do like how this one has gotten closer in our second game. I feel as if, strangely enough, it's just been more consistent touches coming from the FCC side. We're not seeing as many unforced errors. I'm liking reads like that out of Jeezy Yeezy. It looks like the rest of the team is starting to match the tempo of SMCC. And we're starting to see this more of an experience differential in terms of the on-pitch positioning, more so than anything else, particularly on the attack, particularly in situations like that. Lynx Mannix able to find the goal right here as La Pista just able to keep attacking that backboard. No backboard defense coming from FCC outside of one member, ABN Go. And that's an experience thing. Backboard defense is so difficult to learn. And sometimes it is the mark between a good and a great team / player. Is that ability to play that backboard defense. Jeezy Yeezy wins a nice 50. So we're not going to get a shutout here. FCC able to get one back. Oh my goodness. That was a pre-jump dunk. What is that? Didn't quite see it on it live. It was only on the replay. We kind of saw how out of control Jeezy Yeezy looked on that play, but able to make it work. So not going to be too critical of that one. If it's a goal, it counts. 4-1. Still probably too little too late for the comeback in our second game. Could be something to build momentum on in the future. I like that defensive effort. I like that demo from ABN Goat. However, not going to see it fall much further than this. Still 28 seconds to spare. Clam in the corner. Pass back to La Pista. Oh, not there. Lynx Mannix, though, is. And that's going to be a 5-1 lead. Strange how this second game, is appearing closer. But still, it's just actually, a dominant performance thus far from SMCC. 5-1. La Pista going to chase this one up from underneath. Doesn't quite follow it through. Now it's an opening. Lynx Mannix off that backboard. Here comes Clam. No! Oh, I thought the save was there. However, too much power behind that strike out of Clam as they get this one through. It was Jeezy almost making that miraculous save. Not quite. Now, 12 seconds remaining. We haven't had the Brazil scoreline yet. Potential in our second game. This game was so close, and then it's just sort of exploded. Out of control. FCC letting SMCC get the better of them. Jeezy Yeezy doesn't go for the musty. I actually thought there was a musty potential there. Ball will stay alive. Unlikely it will be scored, and in fact, it absolutely won't. So 2-0 now in favor of that SMCC side. All right. Replay being saved. Ooh, spooky. What could it mean? No, it can't be spooky, actually. Spooky's already passed. It's no longer Halloween. Excited. What emotion is associated with November? Actually. No, I know back in the States, yeah, spoiler alert, American accent, deal with it. But back in the States, November was the first of the two family months. It's kind of like November, December is all about Thanksgiving, Christmas, all about the family and all that good stuff. But obviously Thanksgiving, not a thing in Australia. It shouldn't be, in my opinion. I'm all for bringing Halloween to Australia. Thanksgiving, something that can stay in the States. As we see that kind of clear across the box. It's all about perspective, though. I just love Halloween. Clam loves scoring goals, though. And that's going to be a 1-0 advantage for SMCC. Back to my point, though. I'm so curious. What is the emotion associated with November? I genuinely do not know. Kind of curious what you all think. 1-0, though, in favor of the blue side. Looking to pick right up where they left off. A quick goal in this one. Definitely something to play around. I'll be curious if they can keep this momentum moving forward. Still 4:30 on the clock, so plenty of time if FCCC can find a goal right here. Did I say FSCC? I have no idea what the second letter I said there. All I know is it wasn't FCC, so that's interesting. My brain sometimes lags a little bit. It is what it is, though. Pass back across the middle. Link Mannix was there. Unable to turn that one into a goal, but they will stay with it through the corner. Ball's about to fall. Opening for Clam. Shot, miss. Oh, they needed that one. We're going to have to try to stay with it, though, as La Pista is going to pass it back down towards the center, where La Pista unable to follow through. Clam, however, is keeping that ball held up high and above the pitch. Eventually, Avian Goat will be the one who wins the 50. Lake Mannix was able to rotate back on defense already, and will come through with that save. This attack, I feel like FCC needs to score on this attack. Yeezy, Jeezy, Yeezy. Thought they could do it as well. They're unable to. So we do see off that backboard, Jeezy, Yeezy. Oh, unable to play it across that middle of the field. Now Avian Goat going to have another swing at it. La Pista will control it from the back corner. Now has another attempt. But isn't able to find that strike. Let's see what Link Mannix is going to be able to do. Finds that touch across the middle of the pitch. Clam will slow it down into that corner. As we see another setup, not there. Crash kills. Weaker touch. Jeezy Yeezy into that corner. Swinging a miss from La Pista. Not able to turn to a goal just yet. Let's see what Avian Goat's able to do. More swings, more misses. Eventually, Link Mannix will be the one who plays it across that center. Now looking to go corner to corner. As they're going to try to pass it down. A teammate there. Oh, Jeezy Yeezy was. So was Crash Kills. At least to an awkward double commit. But still, Avian Goat will be able to follow it up. Now Jeezy Yeezy going to try to turn this into something. Got the follow-up bump, but so too did La Pista. And that will clear open that middle of the pitch. Still 2.5 minutes to go. Only a 1-goal differential. Definitely FCC bringing the fight in this third game. They understand back against the wall. They need to find something, but it's Link Mannix who finds the touch. La Pista follows it up. 2-0 lead. Just like that, this game becomes that much more difficult as Crash Kills unable to outrace La Pista to the ball. It was tight. Still, though, a 2-0 advantage going to that team in blue, SMCC. Just 2.5 minutes away from a 3-0 sweep. They'd love to finish this one on top. Let's see what they can do across the center. Unable to create too much space right there, but Clam, however, will be able to go for the aerial. This could be something special. Wanted that rear wheel touch. Was unable to find it. I love Rocket League. Sometimes the emotions just start to fall through. I actually love Rocket League. This series, I don't know what about it is getting me so excited, getting that blood pumping. But SMCC, they are in control. They are looking so good at the moment. They could be finding another goal right here. Crash Kill has needed a stronger touch than that. Jeezy Easy will bail them out. Minute 50 to spare. Backflip, not quite what you need. Clam sticking with it. Here we go. Pass back across the center, but no strike. As we see Link Mannix going to play it through the corner. Is going to put one up, but not in. Still a minute 30 to go. Clam out of that goal line. We'll dribble it across the field. Now here comes La Pista. Unable to get a follow-up touch right now. Still a minute 22. It's do or die situation again for FCC. The Hidden Society playing in the Hidden Temple. But they're unable to get that goal this time around. Now, let's see what they can do. Jeezy Easy putting it forward. Actually gets that ball off that backboard. That could be the shot. Avian Goat. Unable to get it past the defender. Good save, actually. That was a very scary situation. Demo will slow down the counterattack. Final minute of play. Again, we look towards the middle of the pitch, but no one there. It will be La Pista throwing it forward to Jeezy Easy. Looking off that backboard. Now going to go across the field. Lynx able to collect. Crash Kills. Across the center. La Pista keeping that as midfield as possible. Jeezy Easy. Actually, he's going to have to slow this one down. Shot from La Pista. It's off the post, not in. Oh, they would have loved to find that. Instead, it's going to be Avian Goat holding things up in the corner. Let's see what Link Mannix is going to be able to do, kind of scouting that middle of the field. Link Mannix able to follow it up. 24 seconds remaining. This could be the killing blow. La Pista throws the dagger straight into the center of FCC's heart. And that's going to be game going to SMCC. They will be taking this series 3-0. A potential shutout. Still 21 seconds, so I won't go that far to claim the shutout just yet. But absolutely do want to call this series in favor of the SMCC side. This team is good. This team wants to win this tournament, and they are putting forth that effort to do so. Big bump from Jeezy Easy isn't going to stop Clam from doing much with it. That's going to be another one in. Clam making it 4-0. Just the patient game from underneath. Really well done. This is that follow-up shot. A 4-0 advantage. This is all blue team. This is all SMCC. Final 10 seconds. Count it down. They're going to be taking the 3-0 series victory. Really well played for them. 30 days, 30 deals at Macca's. That's the feeling, says Scott Benko. Thank you, Scott. You know what? All about Macca's. SMCC gets the victory. Fair enough. Fair enough. For me, it's all about Indomie and Chatime. All right? That's what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling like it might be lunchtime as well. Look, that's going to do it for this afternoon. It's been a lot of fun, actually. I enjoyed this one. I hope everyone who did participate enjoyed it as well. So we're going to cut back to yours, Julie, to kind of sign us off. It was an interesting 3 series today. Definitely was. We saw a lot of different styles of Rocket League come through in this one. One last look at the schedule. So I'm just going to sit up nice and high for you. 1 sec, there we go. Yeah, get that schedule so we can take one last look on how things all went down. It was the crew who took the first series 3-1 in what was, well, a 2v3 on the pitch itself. Then it was Marcelin winning 3-0, followed by the game we just saw with SMCC winning 3-0 right there. So they're going to be our 3 teams taking the victory. Look, this is only week 2. There's still a couple weeks left in this one. Now, next week, unfortunately, it will, I believe, just be fetch. I say unfortunately. I shouldn't say unfortunately. It's still going to be fun. It's just going to be fetch. Unfortunately, I won't be there. It's unfortunate for me because I'd love to be there with you. I'm going to be busy next week. I do apologize for that. But then after that, I'm here till the end. So don't worry. Week 3, it will be fetch once again doing that broadcasting. As for us for tonight, one last time, I would like to thank our sponsors, ViewSonic, Chatime, AOC, Indomie, Rig, as well as Predator. As the GGs do come through, even continuing on this Discord. Love to see a big thank you to the sponsors, a big thank you to the teams playing, a big thank you to AEL behind the scenes helping put this together, and a big thank you to all of you who tuned in and had to watch. My name is Max Formal, and until, well, 2 weeks' time, keep your eyes open. We'll be back then. Have a good day, everybody.